going on, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this quick revisiting of C Murder Life or Death. Alright, y'all should know who C Murder is by now. If you check out the other reviews I did, it is called Life or Death, and then I believe I have Bossalinie. I'll put those two videos in the description box for those who have missed it. Alright, now this right here is called Revisiting for a reason. Alright, if you notice on the cover, this is the clean version. You don't have the explicit content on here. I'm going to start doing more of the revisitings of albums and to show y'all that, you know, the clean versions of albums. Now, I remember back in the day that I didn't like clean versions because back then I always wanted to hear what they really got to say on music, you know what I'm saying, or with their lyrics. But now that I'm older and I got family, I'm more considerate on what I play in my car or just in general. Now I know there's adults out there who don't give a dang what they play in front of their kids. They just play whatever they feel like playing, whether it's profanity or violence or pimping or whatever. But I am kind of considerate now, all right? So this right here is the real CD. And it's pretty much the same form. And I have the Magic, Sky's the Living. I have that CD, so be on the lookout for that. And pretty much it's the same form. The only difference is there's no profanity, all right? So let me zoom in here a little bit. The first one is just an intro. Then the second one is a second chance. This is with Master P and Silk on there. A kick though with UGK, you know, rest in peace to Pimp C. Bun B, Master P on there. Then Constantly in Danger. You got Mia X on this track. And the song they don't have is, what's the name of that song with Silk and Mystical? Don't Play No Game. They don't have that on this one. Show Me Love has Mac and Mr. Serv-On. Picture Me is not on there. That was the one with Magic. On the Run, you got Soulja Slim on there. I think there's another person on there, I can't remember. Then you got Getting Paid with Silk. Is Silk on there? And then Only the Strong Survive. That's with Master P. The Truest, Making Moves, that was with Master P. Feel My Pain. And then they don't have Soldiers. Soldiers was on the explicit version, and that one has Master P, a whole bunch of people. This was considered like a posse song, you know what I mean? Like how they represent No Limit Soldiers and stuff like that. Then you got Cluckers with Fiend, Life or Death, Peaches singing the vocals, Where I'm From with Prime Suspects, then Commercial. Wait a minute. G's and Max is not on here. G's and Max is the one with Snoop Dogg, and I believe Silk was on there too. And then, you know, the Commercial, that was with QB. And then Riders, Watch Your Enemies, that features Magic. Duck and Run, Fiend raps the hook. Then Ghetto Ties, that features Soulja Slim. And Survival of the Fittest. I like this song right here. And I also like Duck and Run too. That was one of my favorites. Survival of the Fittest, I can't remember who's on there. Then Dreams, this was like a quick track with Big Ed. He speaks at the end, may he rest in peace. And then the outros, you know, the same thing. So notice that it says at the bottom, if you can read it, because of that little stain, but nothing serious. Notice that it says this album has been altered from its original form. Now notice that it says that only on the clean version, all right? Pretty much it's the same songs on what you hear, except that on some songs they do remove the vocals off some songs. I think A Second Chance does that, Watch Your Enemies, and then the other ones, they just reverse the vocals so you can't hear the profanity. All right. Now I've been looking around for the CD for a long time, and I finally managed to find it though for a pretty deal price. This right here was something that I really wanted to get. Can't listen to this one on the streams. All right. So if you're looking for it, you ain't gonna find it. All right, at least not right now. It might be on there later on, who knows? But with that being said, y'all know C Murder Life or Death album is pretty much a classic, a down south classic, one of my favorites. from No Limit, period. If you like clean versions of album, this would be a really good one to get. This CD though is really hard to find. It's not cheap. Definitely not. All right. But you might get lucky and find it, you know, one of these days and see how you like it. I definitely do, especially if it's something to play with the children around, you know, with the family around, and now they won't have to hear all those bad words. But if I'm by myself, you know, I'm gonna do my thing and listen to how I want to listen to it. But, you know, as I was listening to this, it takes me back to, you know, the late 90s where I was into the Nintendo 64, playing Mario Kart, Super Mario 64, GoldenEye, y'all know all those games, Zelda, you name it. Great memories, man. That's it. Shout out to C Murder. Free C Murder, by the way. I mean, I don't know why he's still locked up, man. I mean, I know why he's locked up, but they don't really have the sufficient evidence. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get into all that. But with that being said, pick the CD up if you like clean versions, or you just don't give a dang. You rather hit the explicit version regardless, you know? Shout out to the whole Beats by the Pound and all the features that was on here. All right. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right. Peace out, guys.